title, The Little Blue Notebook. In the small town of Hillcrest, nestled between rolling hills, there was a school called Greenwood High. It was here that Mira, a bright and shy girl, and Rohan, a carefree and popular boy, spent their days learning, laughing, and dreaming of the future. Mira had always been an introverted girl, preferring the company of her books and her little blue notebook where she wrote her thoughts and dreams. She had a secret crush on Rohan, but she never dared to tell anyone. Rohan was everything she was not: confident, outgoing, and surrounded by friends. One day, as Mira was scribbling in her notebook under the old oak tree during lunch, a gust of wind blew it out of her hands. The notebook fluttered across the schoolyard and landed at Rohan's feet. Curious, he picked it up and began to read. Inside, he found poems and short stories, all written with such depth and emotion that he couldn't help but be drawn in. The more he read, the more he realized that the girl behind these words had a beautiful soul, one that he had never noticed before. When he reached the end of the notebook, he found a short poem titled A Dream of Love, and it was then that he knew the feelings she had for him. Instead of returning the notebook right away, Rohan wrote a note of his own on the last page. Meet me by the oak tree after school. Mira spent the rest of the day anxious and distracted, wondering what had happened to her notebook. When the final bell rang, she hurried to the oak tree, her heart pounding. There, she found Rohan waiting with a smile. I read your notebook, he said, holding it out to her. Mira blushed deeply, her heart sinking. She was certain he would tease her, but instead, Rohan continued, I never knew you felt this way, but I'm glad I do now. I think I've been waiting for someone like you all along. Mira's eyes widened in surprise. Really? Yes, Rohan said, taking her hand gently. Maybe we could start a new story together? From that day on, Mira and Rohan's friendship blossomed into a sweet, innocent love. They spent their days laughing under the oak tree, sharing stories and writing in that little blue notebook, now filled with memories of their growing bond. And so, in the halls of Greenwood High, among the textbooks and exams, a simple gust of wind brought two hearts together, starting a love story that would last a lifetime.